What if Apple is secretly preparing one of the biggest smartphone upgrades in history? For years, people have complained that new phones feel mostly the same. Every single year, we get small updates that do not really change how we use our devices. But the upcoming iPhone 18 Pro Max might completely change that pattern. Leaks and early rumors suggest that Apple is planning huge changes across every single part of this phone. We are talking about major design updates, a much smaller display cutout, massive camera improvements, a brand new processor, and advanced satellite features. But all these changes bring one very massive question. Will these new features actually justify a much higher price tag? Let us break down everything we know so far about the rumored iPhone 18 Pro Max, starting with the outer design. According to current reports, Apple might actually make the body of the phone slightly thicker this time. At first, that might sound like a bad move. Most people want their phones to be as thin and light as possible. However, there is a very smart reason behind this decision. Making the phone slightly thicker gives Apple much more space inside the body. That extra space allows them to fit a significantly larger battery and much better internal hardware. Even though the phone might be slightly thicker, it might actually feel better in your hand. Apple is reportedly redesigning the way the rear glass and the metal frame come together. Right now, phones can sometimes feel sharp or blocky on the edges. The new design is expected to create a much smoother curve between the glass and the aluminum. This means the phone will feel sleeker and more comfortable to hold, even with the added thickness. You get the benefit of a bigger battery without the phone feeling like a heavy brick in your pocket. Along with the refined shape, Apple is also planning to introduce brand new color options for this generation. One of the most talked about rumors is a special dark cherry finish. This color is expected to change its look depending on how the light hits the glass. Indoors, it might look almost black or deep brown, but under direct sunlight, it will shine with a rich red tone. This kind of dynamic finish gives the phone an extremely luxury look. Additionally, reports suggest that sky blue might make a return, offering a bright and clean choice alongside traditional options like silver, gray, and deep black. While the back of the phone gets new colors, the biggest physical transformation will actually happen on the front screen. The display is set to receive one of its most important updates since the introduction of the dynamic island. Reports indicate that Apple is finally finding ways to shrink the sensors that sit at the top of the screen. The new dynamic island could be up to 35% smaller than what we see on current models. That is a massive reduction in size. A smaller cutout means you get significantly more usable screen space. Watching full-screen videos, playing immersive games, and reading long articles will feel much cleaner and less distracting. Right next to that smaller cutout, the front-facing camera is getting a massive hardware upgrade of its own. Apple is rumored to be installing a brand new 24-megapixel front sensor. For context, older models have relied on much lower resolution front cameras for a very long time. This upgrade will make a huge difference in everyday use. Your selfies will capture far more detail, and your video calls will look significantly sharper. It will also support an upgraded version of center stage technology. This means the camera can track your face and keep you perfectly centered in the frame, even if you move around the room. For social media creators and people who record video directly from their front camera, this single upgrade could be a complete game changer. Now, let us move to the back of the device, where the main camera system is receiving an even bigger upgrade. The iPhone 18 Pro Max is expected to feature a physical variable aperture on its main camera lens. To understand why this matters, you have to look at how traditional cameras work. Regular professional cameras use physical mechanical blades inside the lens to control how much light enters the camera. Most smartphones, on the other hand, use fixed lenses and fake the background blur using computer software. A physical variable aperture changes everything. The phone will use real mechanical blades that open up or close down depending on your environment. When you are taking photos outdoors on a bright sunny day, the aperture can narrow down to prevent the image from looking washed out. When you step into a dark room or take photos at night, the aperture can open up wide to let in as much natural light as possible. This creates far better photo quality without relying heavily on artificial night modes. It also creates a natural depth of field, giving your photos a smooth, real background blur just like a dedicated DSLR camera. When you combine this mechanical hardware with Apple's powerful photo processing software, the camera experience becomes incredibly flexible and professional. To make the most of this upgraded camera hardware, Apple is also planning major software updates in the next version of iOS. The camera application itself will reportedly become much more customizable. Instead of forcing everyone to use the exact same simple interface, you'll be able to move buttons around and put your favorite settings right where your thumbs reach. If you like to adjust manual focus, white balance, or exposure controls manually, you can pin those options directly to your main camera screen. This bridges the gap between simple point-and-shoot phone cameras and professional equipment. All of these display and camera upgrades require an unbelievable amount of raw computing power. That brings us to the internal engine of the device, the rumored A20 Pro chip. Apple is expected to build this new processor using an advanced 2-nanometer manufacturing process. In simple terms, the smaller the nanometer number, the closer together you can pack transistors on a silicon chip. A 2-nanometer chip allows Apple to put billions of additional transistors into the same exact space. This results in a massive jump in overall processing speed while using significantly less electrical power. This massive boost in processor power is critical for several reasons. First, mobile gaming is becoming much more demanding, with console-quality graphics now running directly on smartphones. Second, high-resolution video processing requires massive computational power, especially with variable aperture features. Finally, Apple is heavily focusing on bringing powerful artificial intelligence features directly to the device itself. Instead of sending your data to remote cloud servers to process AI tasks, the A20 Pro chip can handle complex AI operations locally on your phone in real time. This keeps your private data secure while delivering instant results. The extreme efficiency of the 2-nanometer process works perfectly alongside the physical design changes we discussed earlier. Because the chip uses less energy, and because the thicker phone body allows for a physically larger battery, the battery life on the iPhone 18 Pro Max could break previous records. For most people buying the Pro Max series, long battery life is already the #1 reason they choose the larger model. The combination of a smarter chip and a bigger battery could mean using your phone heavily all day long without ever stressing about finding a charger. Beyond processing power and battery upgrades, wireless connectivity is set to take a massive step forward on the iPhone 18 Pro Max. Apple is reportedly developing its next-generation proprietary custom modem, known as the C2 modem. For several years, Apple has been working to build its own modem chips to replace components bought from outside suppliers. The C2 modem represents a major leap in both performance and power efficiency. A more efficient modem means your phone consumes far less battery when searching for weak signal towers or downloading heavy files over cellular data. The biggest breakthrough coming with the C2 modem is the potential transformation of satellite features. Right now, emergency satellite connectivity exists as a backup tool for life-or-death situations. You have to stand outside, face a specific direction, and point your device directly at an open sky to send a text message. Reports suggest that Apple wants to change this entirely. The new hardware could allow satellite connectivity to work automatically in the background. That means your phone could stay connected even when it is resting inside your pocket or inside a moving car. Imagine traveling through deep mountain passes, remote forests, or rural highways with absolutely zero regular cellular coverage. Instead of losing your network entirely, the iPhone 18 Pro Max could seamlessly switch over to satellite signals. You could potentially check basic maps, send text messages to family, and access lightweight online services anywhere on Earth. This feature would completely eliminate coverage dead zones for travelers, outdoor adventurers, and commuters alike. However, all of these massive hardware and design upgrades come with one enormous catch. That catch is the expected retail price. Industry analysts and early rumors suggest that Apple may increase the price of the Pro lineup significantly. Some reports indicate a potential price hike of $200 to $300 over current flagship prices. This increase could push the starting price of the iPhone 18 Pro Max up toward nearly $1,400. A higher starting price forces every single potential buyer to ask a tough question. Do these new features actually justify paying that much extra money? While a physical variable aperture camera, a smaller screen cutout, a custom satellite modem, and a faster 2-nanometer chip sound incredible, $1,400 is a very serious investment for a smartphone. Many people might feel that their current phones work just fine for everyday tasks like browsing, taking casual photos, and social media. This price jump also opens up an interesting discussion about Apple's future product lineup. Rumors have circulated that Apple might eventually launch an even higher-tier model called the iPhone Ultra. If the Pro Max gets pushed into a much higher price bracket, buyers might start asking themselves if they should buy the Pro Max or wait for an Ultra model instead. If you are already spending a massive amount of money on a top-tier smartphone, waiting for the absolute ultimate flagship might make more sense to some users.